Hey guys, welcome back to Basant's Kitchen. Today we're gonna do brunch. Brunch has always been my favorite. It's so versatile. You could do a little bit of lunch, you could do a little bit of breakfast, you can sleep in, you get up and you get the best of the both worlds. We're not just gonna put the brunch together, I'm actually gonna show you the process. We're gonna show you different ways to prep every single thing, and then we're gonna put it all together Basant style. Like I said, for brunch, the biggest thing is prep. So you prep the meats, you prep the potatoes, and when you're ready to cook, you're not putting things together. All you're doing is you're putting them on hot pans and you're finishing them off. That makes your life a lot easier. You can put out a lot of food at the same time, so not everybody is waiting and getting all angry because they're hungry or hangry. So now, let's get it started. I'm gonna start off with the steak. I'm gonna use London broil. It's top round cut of meat. And I usually buy the whole chuck and cut the slabs out. But what I'm gonna show you is how to actually cut this, because that's the most important thing. So you take your knife and you cut it at an angle. Don't hack it, slide the knife down. See? At an angle, go in and out. And this is what you want. Before I start marinating the meat, I want to show you, see how beautiful the cut is? Because you didn't hack, with one slice, you went in and you can see the angle. So when it cooks, it's gonna cook evenly and it's gonna cook a lot faster. Because London broil itself is top round, it's a tough piece of meat. But I'm gonna show you a really cool trick to make it tender and it's gonna cook super fast. I'm gonna start marinating the meat. I don't want you to worry about the recipe because I'm gonna have it posted in the description box as usual. I want you to watch the method and remember, with seasoning, salt, pepper, garlic, all of that, you can adjust to taste. I'm gonna give you a base level of what you should have. You can go up and down as you please. So let's get it done. To do about 2 tablespoons of oil because it needs to hydrate really good, and about 1.5 tablespoons of lemon juice. We're gonna start with 2 teaspoons of black pepper. Gonna do 1 teaspoon salt. Because remember, salt you can always adjust. 1 teaspoon garlic, granulated garlic, not garlic powder. Make sure it's granulated. About 1 teaspoon of oregano and a pinch of dry parsley for color, and just mix it all up really good. Over here, lemon juice is your friend. What it's gonna do is it's gonna start breaking down the meat and it's gonna start to tenderize it as you let it sit. And when you're ready to cook, it's gonna be nice. It's gonna sear on each side really good, and it's just the coolest steak. We got the steak done. It's marinating. Now we're gonna move on to the biggest part of brunch, is potatoes. And I love home fries. So I'm just taking the regular Yukon Gold potatoes, and what I'm gonna do is I boil them, like parboil them, 85% done, and I'm gonna start slicing them. So you take it, you put 1 cut in the middle, fold it, and very thin. Well, not too thin, but about this big. I'll show you. About this thick. This is what you want. The potatoes are done. Look at the cuts. This is exactly what you want. You do coarse cuts. They don't have to be perfect. They just have to be random cuts, but almost a similar size. We're gonna cook them on the flat top. We're gonna put seasoning and everything else once we get there. But this is the biggest part, is where you par cook them and you cut them this length and this way. So we have the steak and home fries ready. Now we're gonna move on to our next big step, is French toast. I'm using challah bread French toast. So take the bread out. Use a bread knife, cut the ends off, and about 1 inch thick. About this is what you want. We're gonna leave it here, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna make the mix for French toast, and we're gonna dip the French toast in the mix and we're gonna let it sit. So when we're ready to cook them, we're not doing the little stuff. We're not doing the prep stuff because we already prepped it. All we do is we grease the pan, put the French toast, flip it, and it's ready to serve. Basant style. So I'm gonna make the mix for French toast. I'm gonna use 4 eggs. or I'm gonna use 5 just to be safe. My luck, we always run out. And we're gonna whisk it. I'm gonna put 1 tablespoon of sugar. And 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. I'm gonna whisk it all in. I'm gonna put a pinch of cinnamon. So we do it now. Give it a nice bath and let it rest. Now we have steak, potatoes, and French toast ready. So we're gonna move on to a little snack I like is garlic broccoli, and I like it really well done. I'm gonna show you how to make perfect spears, and we're gonna marinate it and we're gonna let it sit, and we're gonna finish it off when we are ready to do everything else. I have the broccoli washed. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start cutting spears. Guys, we have the steak done, French toast done, potatoes done, and I just showed you how to cut broccoli spears. Look, the knife cuts are perfect, and I left it a little thick. So when they're gonna hit the grill, really hot grill, they're gonna sear on both sides. Then we're gonna add garlic, salt, pepper, crushed red pepper, and in the end, we're gonna finish it off with lemon. This is my favorite snack, and I sear it, like really crisp it on both sides. And you're gonna see it, it is awesome, and this is a pure definition of Vasant style. Alright guys, so we are out of the prep mode and we're going into the cooking mode. We have the potatoes ready, the steak ready, broccoli is ready, French toast is ready. We're gonna make the turkey slices later. First, I'm gonna start with the hardest part, that is the potatoes, because they take the longest to cook. So come this way, I'm gonna show you how it's done. So I have the heat down on medium. I'm gonna hydrate the grill really good. And what I'm gonna do is put down onions. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna cook them, and this is what you want to hear. This tells you your grill is nice and ready. And now put down the potatoes. Mix them in, don't break them. Once the heat hits them, they're gonna loosen up. And they're a lot easier to manage. And just you're gonna do about 2 teaspoons of salt, because you can always add more if you like. Teaspoon black pepper. Add cumin, so about 1 teaspoon, just to give it that smoky flavor. 2 teaspoon granulated garlic, spoon of paprika. The seasoning's in. Now we're gonna do is we're gonna mix it in. There you go. You see, the char is already coming. We're gonna mix it in really good. When you're cooking a breakfast on a flat top, it's all about managing the space. Your potatoes are kind of ready. Now you're gonna do is you're gonna push them all the way to the back of the grill, because you don't need them right now, but you need them to crisp up. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put little sticks of butter. So what it does is as the potatoes heat up, butter melts and starts to go in the bottom, and it will crisp without constantly putting oil on it. So it kind of becomes like a delayed system. Have the home fries cooking. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna give it a quick flip. Look at that. That's what you want. Cooking on broccoli. Gonna just put it down on the grill. So we're gonna do a good saute on it, and we're gonna let it sit. And in about few minutes, we're gonna start seasoning them, but to speed up the process, what I do is we'll cover it up. I've been going systematically. We got the potatoes down, we have the broccoli done, going in, and now we're gonna start with the steak. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna hydrate the grill because you want it to sear as soon as it hits the grill. So you're gonna put the steak down. That's what you wanna hear. That shows your grill is ready. As soon as you hear this, because if the grill's not hot, it doesn't sear, meat's gonna start to boil, and you don't want that. You want a nice char on each end. You don't want a gray steak. All right, so now it's time to season the broccoli, and look at the gorgeous char I have on it. So this is what you want before you start seasoning it, because if you put fresh garlic on it before, it's gonna burn. The spices are gonna burn. So you want to cook it halfway, and now you're gonna season it. Season it with about half a tablespoon of salt. Half tablespoon of black pepper, or to taste if you like. A pinch of red crushed pepper, maybe a teaspoon. Wow. That's exactly what I like. I put fresh garlic that goes all the way in the end. I'm gonna finish off with lemon juice. The more well done, the more char it has, the more I love. This is, I make it as a snack. So, wow. The steak is looking gorgeous. I'm gonna flip the potatoes really quick. Wow. This is exactly what you want. Now we're gonna finish the cooking process off. We're gonna make the French toast, eggs, and we're gonna start the plate. So we're gonna start putting the French toast down. All the big stuff is ready. You want French toast to be as fresh as possible, and it cooks really fast. So you want to do it all the way in the end. That and eggs, and we're gonna make some turkey slices and some sausages, and you're good to go. Let's put French toast. Look at that. It cooks so fast. All right, so now we're gonna start taking things off and do the last thing. We're gonna make the eggs. They came out perfect. I'm gonna take off the broccoli. I'm gonna move on to my favorite part, is plating. Look at the beautiful sear on the grill, on the broccoli. Wow. Look at these gorgeous home fries. Nice crunch on top and nice and tender in the middle. The last part is making the eggs. This is it, guys. Brunch is ready, and I want you to see what we've created. We've done challah French toast with powdered sugar, fresh blueberries, and fresh strawberries. We have homemade, fresh home fries, over easy eggs, my favorite pan-seared London broiled steak with salt and pepper, turkey slices, chicken sausages, and the best of the best snack ever is sauteed broccoli with garlic and crushed red peppers. Guys, this is my favorite thing to cook. Brunch is what I'm gonna serve in my restaurant. Brunch is what I love cooking. It is so versatile. You can get a little lunch, you can get a little breakfast, and you can bring a little bit dinner in. There is no bounds to it. I hope you enjoyed this recipe because I had a great time making it.
Have a happy 4th, and we will get you guys next time, Basant style.